it's me again. So in this video I'm going to talk about my experiences with water fasting and my other diets. So a few diets that have really worked for me were all non-diets, just things that have happened that have really worked. First, the flu. I had a terrible bout of the flu about 3 years ago. It came on really quickly and it was really painful. I think I first started feeling it in the morning where I started getting really major headaches, and I started getting the chills, and then I started trembling, and then I started getting nauseous or nauseated, whatever the word is. And by the time I got home from work that day, I couldn't even keep my eyes open. I was in so much pain, and I was so just overcome with sick. It was terrible. So I laid on my couch for literally 7 days straight. 7 days. And I slept almost the entire time for 7 days because I couldn't function. And after the first day, I actually developed a pattern, a routine. I would take a T3 to get rid of the pain because my whole body ached. T3, went to sleep, and I would be freezing, just trembling. It was just so cold, and so I would just wrap myself in a blanket, sleep for 3 hours, and then wake up with like hot flashes. It was really strange. I'd wake up and I would be sweating, and it would be so hot, so I'd take the blanket off, and I would use that opportunity to drink a bunch of water. I had a bottle of water, and I also had a can of Arizona iced tea on the coffee table in front of me while I was sleeping on the couch. So I would drink a ton of water, take another T3, run to the bathroom and pee, and then come back and sleep again. So all I wanted to do was sleep. I couldn't think, I couldn't watch TV, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even go on the computer. So I did that, and it would just keep going. Every 3 hours I would take a T3, I'd take some water, go back to sleep. And it would always be cold, hot flash, cold, hot flash, cold, hot flash. It just kept going on that way. By day 3, my nausea kind of climaxed, and lots of puking. Lots and lots of puking, just bleh, all over the place. And after that day, it was just one day of puking, and then that day it was done. And then continued on for the next 4 days. By the 7th day, I started to feel a little bit better. I was able to stay up, and I was also able to cool it on the T3s, just kind of downgraded to extra strength Tylenol just for the headaches. And then by that time my appetite had come back, so I was able to eat a little bit, but it just didn't taste good. My tongue had turned white because of all the toxins that were coming out while I was sick, and I realized that I had lost at least 10 or 15 pounds in 7 days. 10 pounds for sure. It was very evident, and you could see it in my face, in my arms. My collarbone was highly pronounced. I was sick, but I was standing in the mirror, looking at myself and feeling very impressed with myself. Very impressed with myself. Sounds super insane, but I don't know. Whatever. It really worked, and I was sad that I was sick, and I was sad that I couldn't work, and I was sad that I couldn't, talk to my friends or anything, but I was happy that when I actually began feeling better, I looked really good. So that was really nice. downside was that half the weight came back within a week. Just eating normal things, like getting back my appetite. I drank juice again and drank normal food, and it all came back really, really quick. So that sucked. Anyways, part 2 was one diet that I actually mentioned in my first video. Was that went through a breakup. If any girl knows that if you're going through a breakup, that's the best diet ever. And so I wasn't eating, I wasn't doing anything. I went out, but I didn't eat. I went out with my friends and stuff, and I would just drink my water and nibble on salad, mostly because I was so stressed out and unhappy that I couldn't eat anything, so all I did was drink water. And when I was hungry, the only thing that I could stomach was sourdough bread. And I would toast it, have a little bit of margarine on it, and have like a cup of green tea with it, and it made me happy, and it was satisfying. I don't even know how, because I'm normally an eater, but it was good. And I did that for 2 months straight, along with working a lot of hours and just staying busy. And with that diet, I lost about 30 pounds in 2 months. So I found that I did have willpower, and any other time I would say I have no willpower. I just crumble really easily. If you put a chocolate bar in front of my face, I'm eating it. But at that time, I had started just not eating, but completely subconsciously, and then seeing that I didn't have to eat, and then I was able to actually control it. I was thinking, every day I would think, like, I'm not even hungry. I'm just going to have some water. I'll be okay. And then it would just continue that way, and it was awesome. I go out to dinner, and I wasn't hungry. I would order something just for the sake of ordering it because everyone else was ordering food, and I wouldn't even have to eat it. I would just nibble on it, and I was happy. And that was great. And I looked good. Everything fit. Excuse me. I used to wear like a size 29 jeans, and then I was down to a size 25. It was awesome. And then about 5-6 months after that, I had maintained that weight for about 6 months, and then I kind of started to feel a little bit better about myself, and then I started eating a little bit more, and I gained about half of it back. So where most girls are sad eaters, I'm a happy eater. I eat when I'm happy, and I don't eat when I'm sad. So I always look the best when I'm really unhappy. I don't know. I think a lot of people will be able to relate to that. So I'm gonna take bits and pieces of those experiences and try to use them properly in a supervised, controlled environment, and see how that goes. Yeah, so if you have a similar story, or if you have things that you want to comment about or maybe help me with, yeah, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll definitely comment back and let you know what my ideas and thoughts are for the days moving on. Talk to you guys again soon. Bye.